I much prefer the sharpest criticism of a single intelligent man to the thoughtless approval of the masses. Nature uses as little as possible of anything. The diversity of the phenomena of nature is so great, and the treasures hidden in the heavens so rich, precisely in order that the human mind shall never be lacking in fresh nourishment. Truth is the daughter of time, and I feel no shame in being her midwife. I am stealing the golden vessels of the Egyptians to build a tabernacle for my God. The aim of all investigations of the external world should be to discover the rational order and harmony which has been imposed on it by God, and which He revealed to us in the language of mathematics. Geometry has two great treasures. One is the theorem of Pythagoras, the other the division of a line into extreme and mean ratio. The first we may compare to a measure of gold. The second we may name a precious jewel. We do not ask for what useful purpose the birds do sing, for song is their pleasure, since they were created for singing. Similarly, we ought not to ask why the human mind troubles to fathom the secrets of the heavens. My aim is to show that the celestial machine is to be likened not to a divine organism, but rather to a clockwork. I demonstrate that it is not by a violent impulse, but by a divine disposition that each planet perseveres in its course. The sun, with all those planets revolving around it and dependent on it, can still ripen a bunch of grapes as if it had nothing else in the universe to do. So long as man shall exist, he will remember that the noblest study of all the glories of creation is the study of the stars. I used to measure the heavens, now I measure the shadows of earth. The wonderful works of God that deserve to be glorified by all peoples must not be forbidden to be seen by all, since God has made them common for all. The wisdom of the Lord is infinite, as are also His glory and His power, and He needs no help from men in establishing His truths. I was merely thinking God's thoughts after Him. The ways by which men arrive at knowledge of the celestial things are hardly less wonderful than the nature of these things themselves. The laws of nature are but the mathematical thoughts of God. I believe the geometric proportions served the Creator as an idea when He introduced the continuous generation of similar objects from similar seeds. It is not necessary that hypotheses be true or even probable. It is enough if they lead to results of calculation which agree with calculation. By looking up, I see downward. Where there is matter, there is geometry. The earth was the mother of all creatures in the beginning, both of water and land. Once miracles are admitted, every scientific explanation is out of the question. For the sake of my Christian conscience, I want to disclose the reasons that led me to my solution. God gives into our hands the key to the measures of the cosmos. I wanted to become a theologian. For a long time I was unhappy. Now behold, God is praised by my work even in astronomy. We ought not to ask why the human mind troubles to fathom the secrets of the heavens. The diversity of the phenomena of nature is so great, and the treasures hidden in the heavens so rich, precisely in order that the human mind shall never be lacking in fresh nourishment. I teach my students that it is better to have one false idea in their heads than to have no ideas at all. In my studies of astronomy and philosophy, I hold this opinion about all things, that the most constant and complete knowledge of things, divine and human, and the experience of them, is obtained through mathematics.